You could have watched Raw from the opener to the main event to the opener, and still got the same result. Like, we got Rey Mysterio losing to Alberto Del Rio. That match, no one really cares about. Yes, Alberto Del Rio talks about Batista, but we all know when Batista comes back, Del Rio is screwed. The Rhodes brothers defeat Curtis Axel and Ryback. That match didn't really have much to it. The thing I'm gonna talk about is Ryback's Twitter ranty thing went on. Just because he's not working out in the wrestling world, or his push dropped so low, no one really cares about him, to an extent where Ryback doesn't really care about himself anymore, so he goes through this Twitter phrase. One of his tweets was, "I'm released." Ryback, if it was my way, you would be released, because there's just nothing to you. Feed me more, Ryback rules, losing each match, you not being a main eventer or taken seriously. I'm sorry, what can save Ryback? The match that really made me laugh here was you had John Cena facing Damien Sandow again. Damien Sandow looked okay, only for John Cena to come out on top again. Randy Orton faced Kofi Kingston, where you thought, okay, John Cena's got one up, so Orton's obviously going to defeat Kofi Kingston. The WWE surprised a lot of fans by having Kofi Kingston defeat Randy Orton. And the frustrated, annoyed Randy Orton couldn't believe he lost to Kofi Kingston and ended up attacking John Cena's dad. And it weren't as big as the old attacks Orton did on Cena's dad. It was just like a shove and a few punches. And that was pretty much it. I was expecting the old Randy Orton to just rip out and do that DDT. Drag him over the guardrail, DDT him, maybe punt him again. But the PG aspect, the quick aspect, we didn't get that. But it didn't even add anything to the Cena and Orton feud just because his dad got shoved and punched. A rematch from SmackDown, CM Punk and the New Age Outlaws versus The Shield, didn't really fall into CM Punk's favour, as the New Age Outlaws ditched CM Punk and then he gets speared by Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns getting the win over CM Punk is my liking. I really hope the WWE are going to continue pushing Roman Reigns, because I feel that even though Dean Ambrose has a WWE package in him, Roman Reigns is the guy that has the WWE main event look about him, or at least the WWE big guy feel about him. So I'm hoping maybe a feud between Reigns and Punk, or just something that continues to keep Reigns growing. But first there's going to be the Shield breaking up more. I hope to see a triple threat match between the three, so Reigns can break out from them after he's defeated them and go forward. The New Age Outlaws ditching CM Punk, I feel could be more to do with Triple H getting involved but not literally being there against CM Punk. Maybe building up another CM Punk Triple H feud, because at the minute I was questioning this earlier today. Who's Triple H going to face at WrestleMania? Because we know Triple H is not a guy to miss WrestleMania, and with him still actively involved within the wrestling business on screen, he's most likely not going to miss Mania. I don't know why on Raw Big Show did not face Jack Swagger and Antonio Cesaro. He's a big guy about to go into the Rumble to face the monster Brock Lesnar. So for him to go against Jack Swagger, the member of the Real Americans that the WWE care the least about right now, it should have been a bit more of a threat or a bit more of a fight for the Big Show. The length of the match was really quickly move away from Jack Swagger, move on to Zeb Coulter, because the best way to show Big Show as a face is for him to attack Zeb Coulter, a man who's drifting further away from having any importance to the real Americans anymore. So yeah, that really showed him as as a face for the company. I was expecting a Brock Lesnar promo via Titantron, or him to come down, you know, to get his revenge on the Big Show. But I expect now with the Rumble coming up next week, maybe there'll be a showdown between the two next week. So in the actual opener and main event to Monday Night Raw, we saw a potential feud relight. We saw Daniel Bryan leave the Wyatt family. My question is though, when it comes to the Rumble and possibly beyond, who should benefit from this feud? In one corner, we have the Wyatt family. They came in with their great introduction, video packages, characters. And in the other corner, we got Daniel Bryan, the man that keeps going into the main event, dropping, main event, dropping. But he's still so very over. So they both got their reasons to benefit from this feud. Probably why I'm interested to seeing them go back into a feud heading into the Rumble and beyond. I put my money on Bray Wyatt. I think Daniel Bryan, yes, he weren't in the Wyatt family for long, but I think with him being so over and the Rumble coming up, building up to WrestleMania, you want there to be big matches. You want there to be matches that's going to draw people in. So you could have had Bray Wyatt and Daniel Bryan versus the tag team champions, but to have them against each other seems to give us a bigger match. I just think Daniel Bryan should put over Bray Wyatt. The Usos, the fact they beat Daniel Bryan and Bray Wyatt twice in one night, maybe they should go on and have a tag team title match. Yes, there was no number one contender tonight, but it would make sense for them to go forward. So I thought the open and main event, yes, they could have accomplished this as the main event match, but I liked it. I thought the way they did it to show that the breakup of Daniel Bryan and Bray Wyatt to go into a feud right before the Rumble was a very good move. I enjoyed the open main event. I did. I'm not going to lie. But people, it doesn't always matter about what I think. It really doesn't. It doesn't matter what you think. I just quoted The Rock there horribly. What do you guys think? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. And for the last part of this video, I'm going to talk about the Ultimate Warrior. And even though it could have been seen a mile off with his involvement in the WWE 2014 video game, it's still a really big name to put into the WWE Hall of Fame. And it's going to be also great if they bring him back to the Rumble or to make some TV appearance. So for the WWE to kick off their Hall of Fame inductees with the Ultimate Warrior, it was a very good move. The reaction to it via Twitter, Facebook was there. And I just think it's a good way to kick it off. So congratulations, Ultimate Warrior. And now we roll on to the go home show, to the Royal Rumble. And then we move on to the second inductee at some point to the Hall of Fame. Thank you very much, people, and goodbye.